Hello, my name is Anne and welcome to a Tobyknits Quilty Fun episode 21. Ooh, that rhymed. If you're new to my channel, then welcome. You are in for a treat because today we're talking about quilting. The rest of the time on my channel, Mondays is normally knitting and Wednesdays is floss tube, so it's all about the cross stitch. But Fridays is all about the quilting, which is a new craft for me, let me say. I've sewn all my life, but I'd never actually quilted or pieced or any of that stuff. So I'm loving every minute of this. And one of the things that I've been getting great amount of joy from, apart from the Sew Sampler boxes that I get every month, is doing blocks of the month, because you have like the whole month to do them and you never know what you're going to get from one month to the next. So it's kind of fun because I love a mystery. So one of the blocks of the months that I have been working on is Duck Duck Goose. Now this is by Megs and Me, and it's a beautiful quilt. I think there might be 6 blocks, but the blocks are big and they are applique, and I had never done applique before, ever. So that was block 2, and I showed it you last week, I believe, where I had actually cut out and got the ducks ready, but I hadn't sewn them, I hadn't appliqued them, and I had not sewn the blocks together. So here is the first block. With my applique, I did a blanket stitch all the way around, and this is the one that has the little bug, which I hand stitched his antennas and the word duck, of course. And here is the other one. Hopefully you can see that. And then this is the whole block complete. I hope you can see that. I don't even know if I have it in shot. There, how's that? So it has a lot of big pieces, which is nice and easy to sew together. And then of course it has the little whirligigs that I showed you last week, as I call them, but they're actually, what are they called? They're not called whirligigs, I call them that. Well, whatever they are, there they are. So this is block 2. I do enjoy doing it very much. I love the whole drawing out the shapes and stuff on the paper. I don't even know the name of the paper. Whatever the paper's called, with the sticky stuff, you know. And then I love cutting them out and then putting them on, ironing them on the fabric and then cutting them out. Like, just reminds me, does anybody ever remember cutout dolls? I used to have them when I was a kid. Oh, I loved my cutout dolls. There used to be a magazine we used to get in England called The Bunty. And on the back was always a cutout doll with some clothes. Oh, I used to love them. Anyway, so I'm really enjoying that particular block of the month. Now, while I'm calling it a block of the month, it was released at a certain time, and we have been slowly getting the block. Like, I picked all the fabric up at once for this, and then you're just getting the new releases, and we're actually getting them 2 at the same time to save on shipping. So I do have 3 and 4, so I will be starting hopefully on 3 this week. And that looks kind of interesting because, let me see if I have it on the table. Oh, I do. So this is number 3, and it's only got 1 actual duck, but I feel like this is going to be applique. So the flower, so that, and then there's a couple more of them pinwheels, that's what they're called, or whirligigs as I call them. So that's number 3. So I'm hopefully going to start that this week. Now, the other thing I've been doing is, one of the people I love to follow is A Quilting Life, and that's Sherry McConnell. And she has been designing for the whole 12 months a block each month to go in the Sew Sampler box, and that was called the Bright Side Quilt Along. And so she has that one going on, but for her own channel, she also has a block of the month program for that, which started in January. Yes. So this is May's. So, and these are free on her website. These are free, and I am using, I think, what was the fabric I used for this? I've written it down in my book. It's there's lots and lots of seams, and some of them I did press open, some of them went one way, but this is it. It's very pretty. I do like that. I'm trying to think what fabric I'm using for this. I have to put the name down because I can't remember. I just can't remember. I feel like it's on the tip of my tongue. I don't think it's Cozy Up, but maybe it is. I don't know. Anyway, so there's that. Now, the only thing I will say about this is she offered 2 sizes. There was this size, and I think a 12-inch. This is 6. And I will honestly say, hand on heart, I will never stitch a 6-inch block again, because there are so many pieces to it that it's hard to get your points right. Some of my blocks, I didn't think I didn't think that they were, and then others, you know, were too far apart. I think this one's perfect. And not that I care by the time it's all put up in a quilt, but when you're working on it, I just find it really difficult. And I've come to realize what I enjoy working on, the size. And I think it's either 9 inches and above or nothing from now on. But I don't know what to do. I don't know whether to do the 6th one, which just got released for June, and make a pillow out of the 6, or just keep going. I mean, I have the fabric to keep going. I just do not enjoy putting it together because it's so small. I mean, you know, look how little they are. I mean, this is 2 squares. These are, anyway. I think I would have enjoyed it better had I done the 12-inch, but it's too late now. And then the other one, so this one, which is a 9-inch. Now see the difference? Look at the difference. There's lots more pieces in this than this, but this is 6 inches and this is 9.5. I way prefer this. Way prefer this. And this is her other, the Bright Side quilt. Now this was the one that came every month in the Sew Sampler box from last April until this one, which was the last block. And I was waiting and waiting and waiting because my March Sew Sampler box, which is the one that it was in, was so lost in space that I had to call them and say, I haven't received it. So they sent me another one, thankfully I got, because I really needed the last block. And so this is the last block, which I really think is pretty. And again, there's lots of seams, but you know, still looks nice. So I'm very happy. So now I have all 12 of these done. And one of the things that they did in the last block was they sent us the instructions for how to assemble it. And so that is how it's supposed to look like assembled, with each block in the middle, and then surrounding it the way the block has been. Let me see if I can find another one of it to explain it. That's how each block, so you put the block in the middle and all this is around it, so that when it's the actual quilt, it forms another little shape here. I don't know if you can see that. But this was from that. Anyway, I looked at that and didn't like it. It looked too busy. There was too many pieces. And I'm all about not doing all the pieces, as you now know. So I decided to design my own. So here is what my finished block looks like. And I've only done one of them because I ran out of fabric. So I'm going into the village tomorrow to see if I can get some more background fabric. I have all the other fabric I need because I used a layer cake. One of their layer cakes, Sherry McConnell from Quilting Life. And again, I can't remember the name of that, so I'll leave a link to that because I don't know what that was either. But so here's my block. Ready? Ready? So I'm doing my blocks all exactly the same. The center will be the block. So for example, I could show it you like this. So all of the blocks will fit in the center. And these will all form when they're all added to each other, the 12, there will be a diamond in the center. But the diamond will be all different colors because my plan is I went through all the rest of my 10-inch squares from the layer cake because I literally used a layer cake and background fabric to make these. And I went through and picked a color out that was in the block somewhere. So in this instance, I picked this because I had red in the block. It's not the same. Oh, actually, this is the same pattern, but in a lot of them, it's not even the same pattern because they didn't all come with more than 2 of the same fabric. Some of them did, but not everyone had 2 pieces the same, 2 designs the same. So that's what they'll look like. So it will kind of look a bit similar, but not quite. But I love this. Isn't this lovely? I'm quite pleased with myself, actually. So if you would like a copy of my finishing, leave me a note below. And once I get it all written up, I'll send it you. Because I'll have to remember what I did now for all the rest. Thankfully, I did write it down on a scrap of paper. But anyway, so that's what I've been working on this week. So I got lots done. I was quite happy with my week, and my craft room is coming on splendidly well. Hubby finally got all my shelves put in, so you can see that I have all my, oh, there's my mom, picture of my mom up there watching over me. So here's all my things. Oh, do you want to see the unboxing of my sew sampler? So this was the one I was waiting for. Let's have a look and see what's in it. Actually, I've got 2 to show you, but I'll only show you 1 today. So this was the one, and inside it's got, yay, beachy type stuff. Ooh, splish splash. Oh, and one of the things, yes, I've already opened it. I don't know why I'm getting all excited, but you're excited because you haven't seen it. This is one of the things we got. I'm super excited to try this. So this is Snail Train. It's a quilt block foundation paper. And I think it makes 6-inch blocks. But, that's what they look like. And there is actually on the Fat Quarter Shop a video of making this snail trail block with this paper. And basically you put a piece of fabric there, then on the next one you lay the fabric, I think, on top of the paper and stitch it all on the paper. And then you go to 3 and 4 and then blah, 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 till you make your way around to your snail trail. So I think that's really kind of cool. And I actually bought myself, because they used to help this ruler. And this ruler is called Add a Quarter. And so it's just a little 6-inch ruler, but this edge here is exactly 1/4 of an inch, and there's a lip. So you put your fabric up against it, and then you can trim, and you've got your 1/4 of an inch. So anyway, I got that too, because I knew this was coming. It just took forever to come. So let's see what else is in the box. We have the paper, which is valued at $7.98. Then we have this thing, 2-in-1 Happy Matte silicone brush, which is really kind of cool. Now I have a, it's to help you to clean your cutting mat, because quite often when you're cutting, you get little shards of fluff off of the piece of fabric, and it does get stuck in the mat. And I think it also might work on, I have a pressing mat too, and you just brush it along, and of course that will keep everything good. And that's valued at $8.98. And then we got hand cream. Ooh, Coconut Dreams hand cream. This is a Riley Blake product and design. Let's see if I can get, oh, I love the smell of coconut. Let's see how good this is. Quite often my fingers get, you know, oh my goodness. You smell that? You smell it? It smells good. It smells like coconut. I feel like I'm on the beach. No, because while we're on the beach, and that has a $6.96 value. Oh, and also, we also got a lip balm. I often see people with this type of lip balm, and I've never used it. I'm not really a lip balm person. And what's this flavor? Apple? No, apply. Maybe I should get some new glasses. Apply as needed. I don't know if it has a... I feel like it has a smell. Almost smells like grapefruit. I can't read that. If you can, tell me what's in it, because I don't know. Oh, and then we also got a hand sanitizer. Oh, well, I'm not using that because I just put this on. But it's a little squirty. That's handy to have in your bag. And look how little and thin that is. Oh, I'm going to put that in my bag now. And, oh, here is our pattern. Now, these are exclusive to the Fat Quarter Shop. Everything else that's in the box, you can buy from the Fat Quarter Shop, except this pattern. And the only way you can get it is being a subscriber to the box. So that is a really cute pattern using the snail trail block. I might have a go at this. This looks really good. And the fabric that we've got to use with it is called the Sea and Me. Now, I don't even know if I can open this because it's all wrapped up. But there's mermaids. I will put an image, if I can, of what this whole fabric line looks like, because I don't want to open that just yet. But it will go on my shelf. There. And so that was what was in that box. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. That was a really cool box to open. And I love getting them. I have about 6 of these to make because I keep finding other things to do in the meantime. But I really want to make all of these things. And I've decided I will make them all. And I'm sort of earmarking each one for a particular family member. So, because I mean, it's only so many quilts you can have, right? Well, this one is really kind of pretty. Anyway, I'm going to go and have a cup of tea and sit down. Now, I really don't know if I will do any videos next week. And the reason I'm saying that is because Sean, my son, who lives in Nova Scotia, and his wife Megan, and their baby Leo are coming today. Yes, they left Nova Scotia yesterday and are taking the 2 days to drive because they also have one of their dogs with them as well, the lovely Luna. And so they're going to be staying here for 2 weeks, and I think it might be a bit chaotic trying to do some videos. So I'm going to say I'm not doing any next week. So if I get a chance to do the odd one, I might try, but please don't expect anything next week. I'll try definitely to make sure there's one for the week after that. But yeah, so anyway, I hope you have a fabulous, fabulous weekend. I know I'm going to, and I'll see you soon.